What is going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen. I'm one of these people that at my age now, from being around and seeing a lot, I don't really take a lot of stuff serious to the point where it makes me like incessantly angry. You know, to where I lose my composure in public. I also say this, you know, I have a thing that I say, and sometimes you heard me say it in videos, like I don't really seek vengeance on people like that. I let life take care of them. You know, you meet a stranger in the street and they having a bad day or they just act a fool with you. The way they're acting, life will take care of them. The story I'm talking about today is one such story. And this right here is out of Brooklyn, New York. Is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? You know what I'm saying? Shout out BK. And it's about a 59-year-old man, listen to the age, 59-year-old man that walked into a bodega, acted a fool because they wouldn't give him some stuff on credit, and began to fight the people and subsequently lost his life. And the way he lost his life is something, I don't see the reasoning behind it. I mean, I know why he did it, but it's just stupid. You know, there's some people out there that think everybody owes them something. And there's no shortage of people that will make their problem your problem and expect you to solve it for them. Take a look at this. This is crazy. We'll come back and talk about it.
Well, a 59-year-old is dead, Craig and Vanessa, and 2 people are in custody, but no charges have been filed just yet. This is the bodega where this assault went down inside. You can see it's still roped off by police tape. However, crime scene has not gotten here yet. They're waiting to get here for sunrise. This is on the corner of Knickerbocker Avenue and Jefferson Street. The man that was killed has been identified by police as 59-year-old Jerry Hill with an address which is around the block. Police say at around 7 o'clock last night, there was a disturbance inside the bodega leading to 2 people getting into a fight. One of them hit the other in the head with a baton-like object. That head trauma so severe, Jerry Hill died at the hospital from his injuries. People in the neighborhood say that Hill is well known, but possibly for causing disturbances and constantly asking people for money that were passing by, to the point where people would want to avoid him out of fear. Listen to what one neighbor told me.
I seen him around a lot. He would ask for cash. I will give him cash. Times that I won't have the cash, he would get upset.
You were a little scared of him.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, because I was afraid that he would think that I had the cash, but I didn't want to give it to him. So then he would try to like hit me or something. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to get aggressive. He used to look. You could see it in his eyes that he was, especially times that he was like drunk in the street. You know, that was the worst part.
That neighbor not wanting to show his face, fearing payback from Jerry Hill's family. Back out here live, you can see that there are NYPD cameras right on the block above the bodega. We did see the IT department from the NYPD here basically trying to get whatever video they could out of those cameras to figure out what led up to this dispute. As for the 2 people in custody, at this hour, so far no charges have been filed. Police only telling me the investigation is ongoing. The question is, was this out of self-defense? We're live in Bushwick. I'm Kalorama, Pix 11 News.
New information about an argument that happened inside of a bodega in Brooklyn that ended up with 1 man dead. A worker claiming it was self-defense.
And tonight, an advocate for bodega workers is praising the district attorney for not filing charges. But the investigation is not over.
Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands live in Bushwick with what we know about the case. Shantae?
Mike and Sade, police remain on scene here on Knickerbocker Avenue after a simple fistfight turned into a homicide. A fight turns into a deadly crime scene after this man, 59-year-old Jerry Hill from Bushwick, described by police as an aggressive panhandler, enters this Brooklyn bodega.
I was at the store. I saw the initial argument happen.
Isaiah Rocho says he was inside the Royal Deli and Grill when he witnessed the first of two fights between Hill and two employees.
It was over credit because he owed the store some money and he wasn't paying back and kept asking for stuff. So he got mad that they wouldn't give him the stuff he paid for, so he just chucked it at the employees. The employees got mad and retaliated. They started fighting.
Arocho says Hill left, walked around the corner and down the block to his home before returning to the bodega and starting the fight all over again.
He tried to go behind the counter and he slugged one of the workers and knocked him out. When his co-worker saw him knocked out on the ground, he took an object and hit him over the head.
United Bodegas of America calls the 38-year-old employee's actions self-defense. Police say Hill walked home and lost consciousness.
And that's when I noticed a bunch of firefighters and police personnel just coming racing down the street.
Hill was taken to Elmhurst Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
That's tragic. I mean, that's like really surprising too.
The Brooklyn District Attorney's Office says Jerry Hill had 26 prior arrests.
His character has always been, he's mean, he doesn't help, he thinks the world owes him something.
He never talks to me, he's pretty friendly. He just kind of sits there and stares.
My heart goes out to the guy's family, and you know, I'm sure this was a horrible accident on behalf of the shop owners too, and I really hope everybody finds peace through this.
And back out live here, where the proof will be on the surveillance video taken by police. Detectives have interviewed the bodega workers and are awaiting autopsy results. So far, no charges have been filed. Meanwhile, Jerry Hill's prior arrests, which spans decades, include insult, robbery, burglary, criminal possession of a weapon and of a controlled substance. Meanwhile, leaders with the United Bodegas of America say they will install about 500 different panic buttons in different stores throughout the city, the most troubled ones, in the coming weeks. Live in Bushwick, Brooklyn, Shantae Lands, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Guys, that's the story of this 59-year-old dude out there brolicking the street, bullying on the block. Said he was a panhandler. Get mad when people don't give him no money. Get into a fight, get knocked upside the head, goes home and dies from a head injury. Now, they said there are no charges towards them people. I agree. Nothing should happen. First of all, he came in there begging. They had already established him a line of credit. They get into an argument because he ain't paid yet. He gets mad and throws whatever he had in his hand at the people. And it starts. They bust his ass or got the best of him. He goes home. The first time, that wasn't enough. Went there and sat and thought about it. Worked himself up into a mental tizzy. Fuck that, I can't let that go. They got their shit off for me. Ran back around there. Oops, upside your dome. Now you're dead in your house. Goes back and knocks one of the dudes the fuck out. The other dude like, oh, hell no. I'm not sleepy. Clocked him. You won't get me? Chalk it up to nature or the universe. People spoke about the guy. Nobody said anything kind about him. Said he would get drunk and like get, serious with people. Give me some money. People scared to walk past the man. At 59 years old, he out there a hellion in the streets. Makes no sense. Time catches all men. And at 59 years old, you ain't in no condition to be out there fighting in the street with people that won't give you something that you can go out there and get your damn self. It's crazy. And you know what's funny? This is the beginning of a whole bunch of brolic bums that are going to start coming out here and acting a fool with people when they don't get their way. There's a lot of them out here. Sometimes they pick and choose who they do that shit to, but they get mad at you when you won't give them nothing. That shit is crazy. It's nothing wrong with needing something. And, people will help you if you, authentic when you ask for something. But when it's day after day after day and the people keep giving and giving and giving, you the one that look bad, not them. Your credibility messed up when you got to keep begging the same people for money. You know what I mean? It's like feeding the bears in the forest. It's signs all over, don't feed the bears. Well, some people, if they don't work, they don't eat. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this guy, but I know that type get mad at you because you won't give them when they can go out there and get it themselves. Said he had a criminal past. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but I think it did. And the reason why I'm saying this is this. If you got a history of going back and forth to jail or prison, all of that time you spend behind bars is time that the world is passing you by. And when you come out, your mindset is that same person that you were when you went in, when something happened to you, when you did something. And it's hard to catch up with life when years have passed. And sometimes this is the outcome. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Take care.